Hi guys, welcome back to the IELTS Workshop channel. My name is Nguyễn Công Minh, a teacher from the IELTS Workshop. And as you can see right here, I have recently taken my IELTS exam and surprisingly I got 8.5, which is pretty cool. But what is even more surprising was the fact that I got a 9 in my IELTS speaking skills. So that's the reason why today I decided to make a speaking sample to share with you guys how I did in the exam room. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, welcome to the IELTS speaking test. Can you please tell me your full name? Right, my full name is Nguyễn Công Minh, but please just call me Minh. Okay, so can I see your identification, please? Here you go. All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Do you work or are you a student? I'm currently an English teacher and I've been doing so for the better part of the last 2 years. What do you like about your job? I believe the best aspect of my job is that I get to meet a lot of people from all walks of life and help them with the problems that I have faced. Okay, let's talk about fish. Do you like eating fish? Well, to be honest, I'm not a picky eater, so I enjoyed eating pretty much everything. And fish is definitely one of them. I think fish is in the same category as chicken as my go-to source of protein because I work out regularly. It contains nutritious vitamins and essential minerals to keep your body healthy. So it's a staple in my diet. I can see why some people don't enjoy consuming it because they think that it's unethical to do so. However, for me, it's fine. It's just like any other type of meat, and I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian. So, where can you see fish in your country? So when it comes to fish viewing, the aquarium is always the place to be, right? It displays a variety of species from those familiar to us, such as goldfish, mackerel, or tuna, to exotic ones, or fish that you don't see very often, like stingray, jellyfish, or seahorses. Besides the aquarium, I guess you can accidentally stumble on some other species of fish in the ocean or estuary. Those are, of course, ubiquitous in Vietnam and also easily accessible. All right, so is going fishing popular in Vietnam? Well, it depends on where you live. In the countryside, angling is a recreational activity for those who enjoy being in the great outdoors, or who just simply enjoy his or her own company. Well, however, in urban areas, especially megacities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, people tend to opt for more vibrant leisure activities because more services are offered there. All right, so now let's move on to part 2. I want you to talk about someone you're happy to know. So here's a paper and a pen, and you have 1 minute to prepare. All right. So I'm going to talk about one of the most incredible women that I've had the privilege to know and love, and that is Miss Taylor Swift. So as you may or may not know, Taylor is one of the most impactful artists of the 20th century, and she has been hailed as a lyrical prodigy who is loved by millions around the globe, including me. So Taylor is indisputably the most well-rounded artist of this generation. She can compose a song within minutes, produces her own music, and her stage presence is absurdly captivating. I was incredibly lucky to have been chosen as one of the few fans who were invited backstage at the 2018 Reputation Stadium Tour in Tokyo. This was back in 2018, so I've known her for 3 years now. Well, so long story short, Andrea, Taylor's mother, was the one going around the stadium, picking random fans for the meet and greet after the show ended. And I was one of them. I, together with a group of fans, we lined up to have a greeting with Taylor. And when I finally met her in person, I was so thrilled and nervous at the same time that I felt like my heart was beating out of my chest. But Taylor was so friendly and welcoming. She greeted me with a hug that lasted a full 10 seconds. I guess she could tell how nervous I was and tried to calm me down. We exchanged stories, and all I remembered saying to her was, "Nice to meet you, where you've been," as a reference from her famous hit, Blank Space. And later on, we took a photo, and I carefully put it in a picture frame, and I've got it hung on my wall ever since. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to stop you right there. Can I have the paper bag, please? All right, so do you think that that person feels the same way towards you? Well, I cannot say that she does because she's a superstar and all, and I'm her fan. But I must say that Taylor is one of the most down-to-earth people ever. At first, I thought of her as this typical celebrity who invited you backstage, greeted you with a pitiful smile, and then waved goodbye. But actually, the way she treated me was so genuine and caring, and which I don't even do to my friends. So that's saying a lot about her. We just talked about someone you're happy to know. Now, I'd like to discuss a few more questions related to happiness. Does having a lot of money make people happy? Well, you know, I'm quite ambivalent about this because different people have different perspectives when it comes to happiness. For some, yes, they consider monetary awards and gains their pursuit in life, which they spend the majority of their lifetime working towards that goal. Well, but on the other hand, there are some who ignore the allure of wealth, and some can feel happy as long as they provide enough food and shelter for their loved ones. Others are happy when their friends and family are happy. So I guess it really depends on different people under different circumstances. Does an employee need to be happy at work? Well, I strongly believe that staff in a company need to feel content in the workplace. Firstly, because it has been proven that if a worker is satisfied with his or her own job, the work efficiency is likely to go up significantly. In addition, businesses which meet their employees' demands are prone to build up loyalty among their staff, which is crucial for their success. There are companies whose motto is that people are its greatest asset, and they strictly follow this motto by treating their staff impartially, and those companies have achieved great deeds. Whereas, a working environment in which employees are being mistreated is not likely to yield a lot of accomplishments, which is detrimental to a business. And this can even be caused by the most trivial dissatisfaction, such as inadequate heating in the office, or basically just the lack of hot water. Do you think one's appearance is important in a relationship? Well, I think this topic is debatable because different people have different standards in terms of look. Some people mark appearance as their #1 criteria when choosing a partner or a friend. So when they encounter someone who does not live up to or meet their beauty standards, they are more reluctant to start a new relationship with that person. Contrastingly though, there are those who do not pay attention to the appeal of one's look. They tend to look more deeply into a person's characteristics or personalities for choosing their partner. But personally, I think looks play a vital role in a relationship in terms of longevity. You know, like nowadays, society is becoming more and more superficial. So there are countless situations in which one person in a relationship commits infidelity solely because he or she finds other people more appealing. Okay, thank you very much. That is the end of the IELTS speaking test. So that was my IELTS speaking test. To be honest, I do not remember exactly what I said in the exam room, but I just kind of remember all the questions, the general questions. So yeah, I hope you find this video useful for you. Right. Okay, and in 2021, the IELTS Workshop is bringing you a brand new theme called New Year, New Me. So we will basically provide you with a lot of learning methods or a lot of studying tips so that you guys can take in. And we hope that you will find these new videos useful for you in your IELTS studies. Okay, so if you like this video, please remember to leave a like. It doesn't hurt to leave a like, right? And comment down below what you thought about my IELTS speaking test. And remember to subscribe to the IELTS Workshop because it's free. Okay, so my name is Nguyễn Công Minh and I'll see you guys later. See ya!